In 1912, Alfred Adler founded the Society for Individual Psychology. He also organized government-sponsored child counseling clinics in Vienna. In these clinics, he introduced group training and guidance procedures, which are forerunners of modern group therapy techniques. He moved to New York in 1929 and was America's first popular psychologist before dying on tour in Scotland. Alfred Adler coined some very key terms and definitions during his time. One being inferiority feelings, which is the normal condition of all people, the source of all human striving. Compensation, a motivation to overcome inferiority, to strive for higher levels of development. An inferiority complex, which he termed as a condition that develops when a person is unable to compensate for normal inferiority feelings. The superiority complex, which he termed as a condition that develops when a person overcompensates for normal inferiority feelings. And finally, fictional finalism, which is the idea that there is an imagined or potential goal that guides our behavior. Another theory of Adler's was the birth order theory, where he theorized that the order in which a child is born compared to his or her siblings would determine their personality. The firstborn receives undivided attention and feels happy and secure until the secondborn comes along. Now they have to share their attention and have a feeling of dethronement. They have to wait. They have to be quiet. They will try to recapture the former position of power in various ways. There are advantages, however, to being the firstborn. As the child ages, firstborns often play the role as teacher, tutor, leader, or disciplinarian, which helps them mature intellectually. The second-born child has never held a position of power in the family, so they never really feel the dethronement. They have a pace setter in the older sibling. The older child's behavior is a model, a threat, or a competition. It can motivate the second child to surpass the older. Not ever having experienced power, they are not concerned with it. They are more optimistic about the future and are likely to be competitive and ambitious. The youngest child often becomes the pet of the family, particularly if the siblings are more than a few years older. Driven by the need to surpass their older siblings, youngest children often develop at a remarkably fast rate. They are often high achievers in whatever work they undertake as adults. The opposite can occur, however, if the youngest child is excessively pampered. Such children may retain the helplessness and dependency of childhood. Unaccustomed to striving and struggling, used to being cared for, these people often find it difficult to adjust to adulthood. The only child never loses the position of primacy and power they hold in the family. They remain the center of attention and focus of the family for their whole lives. Spending more time in the company of adults than a child with siblings, only children often mature early and manifest adult behaviors and attitudes much earlier than other children. Only children are likely to have trouble when they find that they are not the center of attention outside of the home in areas such as school.